MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga.
Magbabalik tayo dito sa Alonte Sports Arena in BIÑAN City. Dito pa rin sa beautiful province of Laguna for season number 3 ng ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We are on our third game on this game day Sunday, and the last ball game between the PARAÑAQUE Smile 360 YAMJAM and the ANTIPOLO JY Titans. Of course, mamayang hapon nga, San Pedro Spartans will go up against BIÑAN Tatak Gel Emeralds Lamtex, defending home court. And of course, the Quezon Junior Huskers will go up against their neighbors ng Batangas Tribu ex-Boss I. Good morning once again sa inyong lahat. I'm MNDR, still joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes. 2 games down. Coach Anton, 2 games more para sa atin.
Parang wala nga akong nararamdaman na pagod pag ikaw kasama ko. But good morning everyone. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. Always great to be working with Jaime Mendehar.
Of course, matchatan nga natin. 18 under division nga between Antipolo and Parañaque. Very exciting ball game, I would say. And even the fans, you did point out prior the start of this game na talagang trooping itong Alonte Sports Arena in anticipation of a number of players that we will be seeing here today. But of course, as always, we need to break down kung ano ba yung nangyari para dito sa mga parehong koponan na to in their previous ball games, beginning with this team coming from Parañaque. Ano naman yung nangyari in their previous ball game that they could carry over here dito sa ating laro.
For this Parañaque squad, getting their second win of the season. Defense, 11 blocks in their last game, lording it over inside the paint. 44 points compared to just 30 for Dasmariñas in their last game.
Of course, itong Parañaque is also winless nung first part ng ating season number 3. So a couple of victories now under their belts and that momentum that they look to carry over here in this matchup between them and Antipolo. Dito naman tayo sa JY Titans squad, Coach Anton. A couple of losses on their team standings, but ito parang yung team na hindi mo gustong makaharap, kumbaga.
Parang ganun dahil alam naman natin medyo may star-studded lineup to. But 5-2 record, you did say. They lost to Bawan by 7 points in their last game. Kiefer, Alas, Chog Moral, in and out of the lineup. Chemistry is the issue. Kasi medyo itong mga games nila, pag wala yung dalawa or wala yung isa, they only lose by slim margins.
Yun nga yung try na lang ding i-figure out in this ball game, as I think it's only Chog Moral as well available in this ball game, but an exciting matchup nonetheless. Simulan na nga natin through Gio Cruz to introduce our starting five.
A very pleasant morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alonte Sports Arena here in BIÑAN City, Laguna. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga na Bawat Batang Pilipino. 18 under division featuring Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM and Antipolo JY Titans. Now let us meet the starters first for Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM. Starting guard number 24, Ali Magtaas. Other guard number 66, Sean Roque. At forward number 2, Gabriel Tuporo. Also at forward number 4, Rash Diaz. And at center number 25, Godwin Hernando. The head coach is JC Pilar, assisted by Jonas Ocampo. And now let us meet the starters for the Antipolo JY Titans. Starting guard number 89, Jaron Pilen. Shooting guard number 1, Adrian Seria. Small forward number 7, Adrian Senio. Power forward number 8, Randall Bayor. And man in the middle, number 11, Arden Igliane. The head coach is Christian Coronel, assisted by Mario Gotero, Ran Rita, Charles Castelloni. Team manager, Rafi Katingpak. Officiating this ball game, Cyraf Ungad, Eric Timapanag, and John Abragante. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. Jer Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso.
Look at our starters once again, brought to us by Doray, Dambola ng Pinoy. It's a Belen, Seria, Mayor, Senyo, and Igliane para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Parañaque naman will begin this game with Roque, Magtaas, Diaz, Tuboro, and Hernando to round out their 18 under South Division matchup. 5-2 itong Antipolo JY Titans, 2-7 are the Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM, and sila naman ang makakauna dito in terms of possession. Firing from 3 immediately. Just a tad off was Magtaas.
That's a good shot. He was wide open, so again, you're always going to tell your players, if you're open, you have the license to shoot.
Antipolo now looking to execute through the lane, floating it up, but not in was Senyo. Couple of empty possessions here for both squads to begin this ball game. Galing nga sa talo itong Antipolo as you pointed out. Samantalang Parañaque just trying to continue on their winning ways after that slow start here in season number 3.
A couple of three-pointers to start the game para di sa Parañaque. 0 for 2 for now.
Mataas, able to tap the ball from behind. They find Seria open in the corner. Rattles out, rebound battle. Makuha ni Hernando. Magtaas. Nakabuelo. Adjusts mid-air to borrow offensive rebound. Hits the side of the board. JY Titans naman ang itatakbo rito. Diaz able to come up with a steal. Fast-paced ball game we're seeing so far. Hernando sidestep maneuver. Look at the mobility of this big man.
Sidestep beauty indeed. Trying to elude the defense.
Ito yung defender, Coach Anton, parang like, whoa. Like,
wait a minute.
wait a minute. Like, nandito ka lang ah. Ba't biglang nandito ka na sa kabila?
Hernando, again, you mentioned it, the mobility of this big for Coach JC Dolar.
That's exactly what you want to see. No? Kapag, syempre, yun nga, nakukulong minsan yung mga players, right? Like, if you are playing big, as Hernando is,
Back
for
to
his
the
team,
basket.
yeah, exactly.
Go low post.
Stepping closer. Umiigot pa rin ang JY Titans looking to be patient, but Roque snatching it away. Missing on the layup, but magtaas right there for the easy deuce.
There's that trail job. Again, you want to always trail your teammate for those offensive rebounds. Magtaas getting that one.
3-0 start here para sa Parañaque. Approaching the 8-minute mark. Just our first period. Open look. And knocking it down for the first bucket para dito sa Antipolo, courtesy of Mayor.
Easy bucket inside the shaded area for Randall.
Cross court to Diaz. Fires for this jumper and gets it to fall.
You see the athleticism of how high that jump shot was for Rush.
Talagang yung circle, nag-peak dun sa taas bago binitawan.
Green.
Yun ang green, no? Napayungan. Itong si Adrian Senyo.
Of course, we're talking about video games.
That's exactly how the shot looked. Talagang dun mo bibitawan. And you can't do that if you're not athletic. Diaz thought about it. Gets fouled from behind, almost an end one.
Hesitated on that pass. A bit too unselfish, no? If you ask me, for Rush Diaz. He could have gone up for that shot. Hindi siya mafa-foul.
Well, he didn't want to rush it. Yeah? So,
okay, so, kaya yung free throw niya medyo rushed.
yeah, short ng una.
So take your time.
But look at the build of this kid, no? Kumbaga, hindi ka na magtataka kung bakit siya athletic, eh. Yeah? Missing on both charities, though. Seria. Play that two-man game. Trying to dance with Magtaas. Stepping through. Blocked by Tuboro. Clear ahead is Magtaas. Couple of defenders to beat. Draws the contact. Good aggressive attack there para kay Magtaas.
I thought he was gonna pull back because he saw a couple of defenders like what you mentioned, pero took it strong. Got a foul in the process.
It's Jairon Belen. Whistled for, I believe, his first. Magtaas, a couple of charities para sa kanya. And hopefully, itong 18-under squad ng Parañaque will be able to figure it out from the charity stripe dahil yung 16 and 14, Coach Anton.
0-2.
Oh, I bet Coach
naman
JC
makabawi.
would want to get at least one victory with him. Hindi naman malayo yung Parañaque or anything, but still.
Sabi mo, ilang minuto lang nandito ka na eh.
Oo nga. Totoo naman.
See your screen, isa sa mga pinaka-inaabangan dito. Kenji Chogmoral making his appearance.
Making the number 71 jersey number known across the social media.
Ang alam ko lang 71, sa totoo lang si Ronald Tubid.
Exactly.
I don't that's something that we should ask. Kasi alam mo yung Chog Moral, alam na namin kung bakit Chog.
Narinig ko na rin yung storya na yan from a coverage of you and Charles. And I believe Rinoa got the scoop on that.
Rinoa was the one who got the scoop kasi nung bata daw siya, Bochog ang tawag sa kanya. He was a chubby kid.
Right.
And it stuck. No? Chog Moral na talaga siya.
So siguro, beginning today, I would call Philip Chog na rin kung if that's the case.
Pwede.
Pero except si Chog Moral was when he was a kid. Siyang Bochog.
Ito, baliktad.
Baliktad.
Pagtanda, naging Bochog.
Anong paborito na love natin.
Nahanap-hanap natin palagi. Yan, isan si Philip.
Isan si Philip. Bare months na. Mawala na naman yan si Philip. Bibenta na naman ng masarap na bibingka. Ayan. Meanwhile, Moral missing on his first attempt.
Good drive to the basket, just no angle. Ito naman yung hezi niya doon, no? With the D-cell. But again, like what I said, no angle on that shot.
4-point lead para sa Parañaque, 6-2. Bit of a low-scoring ball game we're seeing so far, approaching the halfway mark dito sa ating first. Just going back to your point, kanina Coach Anton, during pregame, you spoke about how the JY Titans, you know, a bit of chemistry that they can't build quite yet, given the number of times na, yun nga, in and out of the lineup. Itong si Chog and even si Kiefer, two of their star players and, for the entire league, I would say. How do you kind of deal with that if ikaw naman si Coach Christian Coronel?
That's practice. I mean, you gotta at least try to show up and practice. But alam naman natin, marami kasing commitments to eh. Sila Chog Moral, Kiefer Alas. Meron pa nga dyan yung anak ni Gabby Espinas. Also playing for Antipolo. Pero wala rin kasi he's with Ateneo. So syempre may commitment yan sa school. And there are some schools na hindi na nila pinapayagan. Pagka nag-start na yung school year, hindi na kayo pwede dyan because of course the school has invested in you at itong liga natin ng Junior MPBL is for them, hindi naman ito dapat yung priority. So you can't blame them. We're talking about Zilt Espinas.
So far, a slow start para dito sa Antipolo. Down by 5, 7-2. Ito naman ng Parañaque, no? In terms of preparation, you kind of try to look into this full squad ng Antipolo. No? Hindi ka naman magbabakasakali na nandyan ba si Kiefer, nandyan ba si Chog.
Hindi mo aasahan yung wala. Paano kung nandyan? Better to have it when you don't need it rather than need it and not have it.
Words of wisdom, Philip. Tandaan mo yan.
Parang health insurance.
Yeah, exactly. 3 ball will fall from the corner. That's Randall Mayor. He has scored all the 5 points of the JY Titans so far. Favis in for the first time. Straight away 3. That's short.
Silently making an appearance. Kia Favis, of course, that's the son of counselor coach Binky Favis, who's also in attendance. As you see that corner 3 ball by Randall Mayor, batchmate ng brother ko. Si counselor coach Binky Favis.
You gotta love it, no? On a Sunday, talagang full support.
Yep.
Punta dito sa Alonte Sports Arena.
At pag nasa Divine Light, nakikita ko rin yan, si Coach Binky. I'm so used to calling him Coach Binky instead of Consi or counselor.
This is Moral. Gets through the middle. Gets fouled by De Maala. De Maala making a case that he got hooked.
Yep. Meron nga naman, but not enough to impede yung pagdepensa mo kay Chog Moral.
Off on the first free throw.
0 for 2 to start itong si Kenji Moral. Itong free throw very important because again, there's a psychological effect for players, lalo na mga shooters. Pag nakita nila yung bola, ma-shoot lang, malaglag dun sa net, it gets them going, gets you going.
Parang iba yung epekto talaga sa psyche, eh, no? Lipovitan.
Lipovitan,
That shows our age, but yeah. Lipovitan. I remember si Cap.
Yun, ang
Alvin
tagline
Patrimonio.
yan,
Isa sa mga endorser niyan. Moral secures the rebound. Look at that feed to Mendoza. All alone on the other end. Just like that, lamang na dito ang Antipolo. 8-7. I remember first time kong nakitang maglaro tong si Chog Moral. Well, Kenji Moral pa siya.
Kenji, yep.
Back in season number 1, played for the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. He was the MVP dun sa 16-under division. He was really more of a passer, I would say.
But he was only 14 years old.
During that time.
Yun yung alam ko rin, kaya sumikat rin yan si Kenji.
This is Tolentino though. Challenging Kenji Moral.
Smart move by Tolentino. He knows. Dalawa na yan pag sumabay si Kenji kung sakasakali. So Kenji's not gonna risk it.
Ooh, look at that escape. The finger roll literally rolling into the rim.
If you look at the move of Kenji Moral or Chog Moral, it's not always fast. He varies the speed. That change of pace is something that you have to admire from this young man.
We speak volumes about the game of this kid because yun nga, talent-wise, talagang makikita mo, like at this age, you just gotta admire, you know, the level of play that he brings. Couldn't complete the three-point play though. It's 10-9, abante pa rin itong Antipolo JY Titans. Just a minute and 38 left dito sa ating first period. Quintero open in the corner, misfires. Rebound battle secured by Favis. Ahead to Tolentino. De Maala now, steps to this three. Couldn't knock it down, Duterte. Rebound, ahead to Moral. Lilipad, the scoop, too strong. Put back, still won't work para sa Antipolo. We run to the other end, Favis, pull up. And that rattles in.
Nice pull up, Kio Favis. Getting a thing or two from his coach father.
Moral. Still couldn't get the layup to fall. Couple of misses here para kay Chog. Favis thinking three. Finds Cabrera. Good head fake and the finish.
Smart play. Kio Favis. He could have taken that shot. He made that shot earlier pero decides to make his teammate look good.
Duterte couldn't finish over Macaraig. Ball goes back to Parañaque. And look at Dave Macaraig here. No? Parang just telling Duterte, you know what? I love this matchup. No?
We'll go toe-to-toe, you and me.
It's not every day I get to face somebody as big as me. Cabrera, kick out de Maala. Malakas that time as Moral, hahayaan na lamang lumabas. Last shot time if you are the JY Titans. Down by 3, 13-10. Moral contra de Maala. 11 to work with. Takes a peek at the clock. Through the middle. Adjusts. Denied by Tolentino. A second left. They might have to take another look. Might have happened after the buzzer, at least from our angle. But doesn't stop the Parañaque crowd to give out some cheers. Well, it was a heads-up play para kay Favis. He knew there wasn't as much time left, but yun nga, about 0.5 seconds too late. But nevertheless, Parañaque, this is the start that you want. So we look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic.
That entry of Kenji Moral, nabuhayan yung crowd, getting that end one bucket, but Cabrera's smart play. Kio Favis with the assist.
At the end of one, 13-10. Smile 360 YAMJAM, up by 3. Look at our Chef's Magic quarter scene stealer. Blowing us a kiss. You gotta love it. Talagang mga bata ng ating mga crowd dito. Of course, from tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. What a magic moment for this young fan, Coach Anton. No?
So cute.
Nakakapuno ng puso, no? Pag nakakita ka ng ganyan na nanonood dito sa ating ball game. 13-10 pa rin. Quintero, ahead of steam. Met atop by Tolentino once again. And Tolentino accepting all challengers.
And that's what you want to see, a player that's not gonna back down from the challenge. The Tolentino, full head of steam. Kanyang babantayan, pero wala siyang pakialam. As Mark Anthony Quintero is gonna go to the 15-foot line.
I remember covering itong si Tolentino, Coach Anton, and I was making a remark na parang he reminds me of, alam mo yung mga players sa Army na yung tindig niya, it just feels like
baka yun ang magiging course niya.
maybe.
Seaman, yung mga,
I won't be surprised if he would be finding himself in one of those services. Army, Navy. Travis. Now Cabrera. Makaraig. Look at that pass to Tolentino, bringing out the goggles, says Dave.
high-low play. Nice cut by Tolentino. Nice find underneath.
5-point lead now para sa Parañaque. Quintero. Getting the ball back. Attacks the baseline. Just 6 to shoot. That was Cruz. Gets it to Duterte. 2 seconds left. Finds the opening. Couldn't complete the 3-point play just yet. But will have to earn it from the stripe. So Derek Duterte.
This is the matchup that we were looking for, Makaraig and Duterte.
I think played for the first time dito sa Junior MPBL back in season number 2, but immediately making a name for himself dahil talagang mahirap itong i-contain in the 16 under division as well. One of the bigger players in that age group.
Wide body.
Certainly something that he wants to translate dito sa ating 18 under division. His firing was Cabrera. Good anticipation there. Coming from Cruz. Coming up with that steal, but a counter steal though para sa Parañaque. That's Mangabat. Able to get it to Tolentino, but medyo nagmadali.
Si Army man. The serviceman.
Alam mo naman kung gaano karami yung ano ni El Tolentino.
Ventosa ba yan?
Alam ko nagpapaganyan kayo. Nakikita ko sa stories mo yan eh. Kaya pala kondisyon na kondisyon to si Bill Tolentino. Nahanap niya ang sikreto ni Coach Anton. Ooh! Excellent feed. Mendoza connecting with Duterte.
That's a nice find. Duterte cutting baseline, making sure he was going to find or he was going to be found by his teammate Mendoza underneath.
I like yung point mo na yun, Coach Anton. No? Yung made himself available. Hindi ka naman mahanap kung hindi ka makikita. Layup won't fall though para kay Mendoza. Cabrera finds an open Favis for 3. Too strong.
Good shot. He was wide open. Just couldn't knock it down for Keo.
Good save from Cabrera. Cruz. Pass just a bit too strong from Mendoza. Picked up by Mangabat. Looking for a friend. Gets it to Cabrera. Thought about the 3. Feeds Makaraig. Drops it off. Tolentino once again. Short on the baseline, Jay. Under 7 minutes to play. Quintero nakabuelo muli. Put back para kay Mendoza.
Mendoza, right place at the right time. He was actually ahead. Quintero could have given that up, pero yung decision yung read ni Quintero, meron na kasing dalawa. Baka maagawan pa.
Yung read naman ni Keo Favis doon. Able to go to his strong side. Gives the lead back to Parañaque after maitablangan itong Antipolo at 15.
And what do you like about that move by Keo Favis? He made his first outside shot, missed his three-pointer. This time when inside, you vary your offense. No? Hindi ka pwedeng mag-settle na lang palagi sa outside shot.
Mendoza. Hits on the pull-up. Showing us the balance as well, itong si Mendoza.
Back-to-back hits after getting an offensive board. Ito naman, midi for Ken Bryant. Mendoza.
Makaraig. Misses underneath, trying to fight for that basketball, but instead will be called for a personal. And I've said it before, and I'll probably say it every time I get to cover itong si Dave Makaraig. But before that, look at this sweet-looking stroke from Mendoza. Just going back to my point about this kid, itong si Dave Makaraig. I've been covering this kid since season 1. A couple of seasons siya sa Muntinlupa team. And now
16,
playing for PARAÑAQUE. That was 16 under. But yung knack in terms of getting yung mga ganong klaseng fouls that puts him into foul trouble, yun yung karaniwan nagiging Waterloo dito ni Dave. Kasi sobrang impactful niya whenever he's on the floor.
And he's also a willing passer. You saw it there earlier, sila ni Tolentino, high-low play. Again, they tried that same play, pero it was a short corner jumper for Tolentino. Just a bit too strong. So that shows the kind of impact, no? Apart from offense, apart from defense, yung pagpasa.
Fortunately, para dito kay Army Man Tolentino, I believe that would be his 3rd personal already. Seems to have blood on his face too.
Akala ko na Ventosa yung ano niya, pero no.
Moral coming up with a steal. No look. Layup won't fall. Moral trying to fight for that offensive rebound. Toboro. Play stop. 4:32 remaining dito sa ating second period. JY Titans will call for a timeout. We're tied at 17. We're tied at 17, 4:30 left dito sa ating first half of action. JY Titans trailed by 3 to begin the second as Moral couldn't find the range from beyond the arc. Takbo dito ang PARAÑAQUE. Favis loses the leather. Moral once again. This time takes it all the way. Layup won't fall, but Duterte able to do that trail job and get the easy deuce. Favis.
Moral. Bit, pinipilit niya, no, at this point. Kind of early. He really wants to get his game going. Did not start. Came off the bench.
May gigil pa siguro din, Coach Anton. No? Favis has 6 to work with. Draws another foul. So it's Cruz.
Using that high ball screen by Toboro. Getting a foul in the process as he tried to go downhill. Driving left to Skio Favis.
Hernando back in the contest. Makaraig will take a seat. Not lacking bigs itong at least itong 18 under team ng PARAÑAQUE. Good rotation leading to this Toboro 3-pointer, but overshoots the mark. Cruz now. Senyo back to Cruz. They will reset. Cruz will fire for 3. Gets it to fall.
That's good ball movement being shown here by Antipolo. And something that I noticed when Kenji Morales inside, not saying na hindi siya effective, pero pag ganun ngang pinipilit mo yung laro, medyo nagiging stagnant yung opensa as opposed to pagka wala siya, they play as a cohesive unit. So it's the chemistry talaga, chemistry issue that we're seeing from Antipolo right now.
Not a lack of chemistry though para sa Parañaque in that previous play as Osita able to score on that three. Answered by that sweeping hook from Derek Duterte to up the lead to 4, 24-20. Timeout muna ang Parañaque with 2:34 remaining here at the half. Take another look at that three-pointer from Cruz. Straight away, no hesitation. Answered by this Osita version naman of history. That Duterte bucket earlier makes this a 24-20 ball game. Just before we resume our action, a look at, of course, Doride. Ang bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Kasama na natin dito sa ating Junior MPBL journey since season number 1. Full court pressure now para sa Antipolo and they force a turnover. Aggressive move to Rahoop, the bucket, and the harm para kay Randall Mayor.
Not what you want to have off of a timeout, a turnover.
That finishing despite the contact. Move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready. I remember itong si Mayor at si Duterte were the two primary gunners in that 16-under team. And I remember this kasi pag kinabit mo nga naman ng pangalan nila, it's Mayor Duterte. Kaya naging ano rin siya. Parang meme in a way. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a novelty.
But I do call him Mayor. But the way that he moves, no? Parang yung dominance like a mayor, I would say.
Quite the fan favorite as well. Itong si Derek Duterte. Minsan pa nga tawag dyan ni Charles is Derek the Unit Duterte. because of his width. Mga unit daw yan.
But I would say he has been in better condition. I mean, yes, he's still a big boy, right? But we're talking about 18 under now. But if I would compare his build from the last time I covered him in the previous season,
Mas malaki.
parang lean in a way,
Ngayon,
right?
ngayon. Leaner.
Tsaka that's, I feel like he is more agile dahil doon, no? Dahil dati talagang banging inside yung laro niya. Antipolo looking to build on this 6-point advantage. Their biggest lead so far. A move from Omali. Able to fool everyone. Duterte, another bucket off a putback.
Again, those offensive rebounds, you cannot assume your teammate is going to make those shots. You got to assume otherwise. And that time, Derek Duterte getting the offensive board and the putback. Kala ko nga may foul pa nung kay Omali pag Pinoy step. Pero walang pito sa ating mga officials.
And that's a game of itong si Derek Duterte, no? Parang even without the basketball, he can do that type of damage. Cruz pulls up for 3. Knocked down one earlier, rebounded by Tuboro. Bit cold itong Parañaque in the latter part of the second. Napako nila sila sa 20 rito. 3-pointer is short. We run to the other end. Duterte once again. Trying to battle his way through. P-hit against Hernando. He gets blocked. Ball will stay though with the JY Titans.
Derek Duterte tried to take advantage of that Andre Jose mismatch. Pero nandun naman si Hernando.
Coach Christian Coronel would like to talk it over. His team still up by 8, 28-20. Look at that move once again from Duterte. But Hernando right there for the denial. But his team still up by 8. Final 23.9 dito sa ating first half of action. The Antipolo JY Titans protecting this 8-point advantage. Already 18 points dito sa ating second period, talking about itong Antipolo while limiting itong Parañaque to just 7 markers. Senyo finds Mayor, top of the key. That shot won't fall. Parañaque could hold for the last shot. Toboro will be fouled by Mayor. And that will be the foul to give for the JY Titans. Final 8.1. Diaz gets it into Hernando. Toboro from the corner. A tad too strong. Picked up by Antipolo. Ball deflected. Just a second left to end our first half.
Let's see if there's going to be a decent shot attempt for Antipolo on this one.
The heave from half court. Good try para kay Belen. Quite a turnaround here para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Down by 3 heading into the second, but will take with them an 8-point lead heading into our second half of action. Highlights once more brought to us by Chef's Magic.
There's that high-low play to Tolentino, but how about that passing as well? Derek Duterte underneath using the left, and there's that strong drive. Randel Mayor, no? Mayor Duterte. Talagang yun ang gustong ipakita ng ating fraud.
That was nga ang ating first half. 8-point lead para sa Antipolo JY Titans, 28-20 kontra Parañaque. At the half, it's 28-20. The Antipolo JY Titans building an 8-point advantage kontra Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM in this 18 under South Division matchup. Couple of highlights here before we break it down for you. Mayor doing the damage here para sa Antipolo. 7 points in that first half. That 3-pointer from the corner. Usita naman trying to keep Parañaque in it with his own version of the 3, but nevertheless, Parañaque now trailing heading into the second half. Some numbers dito, Coach Anton, what stands out para sa'yo?
No, not too far behind, no? Itong field goal percentage, Antipolo with 32%, Parañaque with 26%. Free throw percentage, 2 out of 8 for Antipolo, 3 out of 8 para sa Parañaque. So both teams not that aggressive going inside. Playing great defense, being honest sa rebounding. Doon talaga yung diferensya. 29-24 lamang ang Antipolo. 6 assists to 4. 8 turnovers. Antipolo taking care of that ball better than Parañaque. That was 10 in the first half.
Antipolo nga after trailing by 3, now up by 8 as we look at fans of the game once again brought to us by Truty Iced Tea, trooping itong ating Alonte Sports Arena in BIÑAN, Laguna, spotting someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fans of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Truty Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Truty Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar.
Tuwang-tuwa ka dun.
I mean, once a game lang yan, Coach Anton eh. So kailangan, ano natin yan. Yeah?
With feeling.
Oo.
One more time with
You never
feeling.
know,
Yes, sir.
owners ng Truty Iced
Yes,
Tea
sir. Yes, sir.
are listening. And although I've tried Truty Iced Tea, we did get some goodies in
Ubus
one
ko
of our
agad
previous
eh.
games. Matik.
Ubus ka agad eh.
Basta no sugar, walang question.
Walang problema. Hindi na tayo nagsusugar eh.
Of course, warming up lang before we resume our second half of action. Antipolo JY Titans, we did point out that chemistry could be an issue coming into this ball game. No Kiefer Alas playing for them, and Ziv Espinas as well, right? And only Chog Moral.
Chog.
In terms of their, I would say, big three, right?
Again, not to say that Chog Morales ineffective. Okay? Baka meron mga magalit dyan.
Baka.
Dahil nakita naman natin, and this is proof, when Chog Morales inside, medyo nagiging stagnant. Medyo lang naman. Although he is a threat, diba? Pero iba yung chemistry na pinapakita ng mga teammates niya pagka wala siya dun sa loob. Because when you see it, ito lamang ng 8 ang Antipolo. And this lead, nagkaroon din na ng gantong lamang nung linabas bahagya ni Coach Christian Coronel si Chog Moral.
But I guess that's a luxury that you have if you go si Coach Christian Coronel. No? Na
Pag
parang,
pumutok naman bigla yan si Chog, ay yari.
Eh, abante ka pa nga ng 8.
Ayun,
Despite
oo.
that slow start para dito kay Chog Moral. Just 1 out of 7 from the field so far. But if may pipiliin ka na lang din na player that could immediately light it up, huwag ka nang lumayo pa. And able to draw the foul. So kita mo, unang segundo pa lang dito sa third, man on the mission na kagad itong si Kenji Moral.
Kagad.
Spinning baseline. Kick out Seria, but he will be called for a traveling violation.
Wanted to go inside. Shuffled his feet. Could have swung it. One more. 2-3 defense now for Antipolo.
Makaraig now back in the ball game para sa Parañaque beginning this third period. Spins to the baseline, napalakas lang. After that escape. Moral kontra magtaas. Feeding Quintero, may ipit. Goes cross court, Seria. Manlutak now. Stolen away by magtaas. Ooh, look at that escape. No look to Makaraig. Igliani to beat. But used too much muscle in that instance was Dave.
Bit questionable for me because laki niyan ni Makaraig, tas yung babantay. So talagang mauusog niya yun.
Uusog at uusog nga naman as the Moral will be called for a traveling infraction.
Couple of back-to-back turnovers rather for both teams to start.
Toboro will fire for 3, short. Rebound battle. It will go back to the JY Titans.
They say last touch was on Makaraig. We're seeing Rush Diaz back in the ball game.
2 minutes gone by, still scoreless. Parehong koponan. 28-20, the same way we started. Seria trying to look for Manlutak of that role. A 3-on-1 on the other end. Roque no look to Rush Diaz. Not rushing that one.
And you know what I like about that pass from Roque? He gave up that pass. He also kind of put that screen para makakuha pa si Rush Diaz ng oras. Ma-lay up yun.
The little things. Quintero. Almost a steal. Gambled was magtaas. Hesi para kay Quintero. Blocked by Makaraig but a foul on the floor.
Quintero attacking the basket, reckless abandon.
It was Toboro whistled for that foul. Ayun na nga. Exactly how you painted that picture, Coach Anton. No? Paano mo nga naman mahahabol pa si Diaz eh?
Hindi na eh. Pag drop off ni Roque, bahagya niyang skin rinan. Yung lone defender.
1 out of 2 para kay Quintero for the first point of Antipolo dito sa ating third period. Up to a 7-point lead now. 29-22. Roque. They swing it to Toboro. Makaraig. Trying to feed Diaz on the middle. Falls to Roque. Diaz muli. Jumper is short. Quintero.
High up for that rebound.
Goes to Moral. Thought about the three. Feeds Igliani instead for the keyhole jumper.
That's what I want to see from Chog Moral. Those passes, get your teammates involved, you know, make them look good. Because we all know you can score the points. It's just a matter of getting your teammates involved para may katulong ka.
Palambutin mo muna yung depensa. Roque, too strong on that attempt. A loose ball foul will be whistled here. Would be against Rush Diaz. This is first. But that will put Parañaque at the limit.
Aga pa to, ha?
6 and 13 still left. Seria. Siya magtitimon dito para sa Antipolo. Seria pa din. Able to escape. Stepping through. Getting the contact against Makaraig. It's quite a big fish na nabingwit nito ni Adrian Seria.
Napasabit. May hip check. Hinabol kasi ni Makaraig.
Well, uso ngayon yan. It's all in the hips.
All in the hips.
So Makaraig will take a seat. That's his 4th personal. Like I pointed out to you, Coach Anton.
Big fish yun.
Yun yung medyo talagang hindi pa niya magawa consistently. Try to be a bit more disciplined in terms of
The defense,
limiting those fouls. No? Seria makes the second. Now a double-digit lead. The biggest so far para sa Antipolo JY Titans at 10, 32-22. Cabrera. Now De Maala. Hernando, his pass deflected. It will stay with Parañaque, but active hands here para sa JY Titans.
Oh, you know what they wanted to do? They wanted to go weak side. Medyo na-delay lang. They wanted to go to Ali Magtaas, who was cutting down the baseline.
Hernando. Now De Maala. Toboro. Floats it up and in.
A great recognition. Toboro was all alone from that elbow.
Badly needed basket para dito sa Parañaque. Kapag the lead down to 8. Free from the corner. Quintero though, napalakas. The heave. Looking for Cabrera, but Quintero able to recover just in time.
Not giving up on that one was Quintero getting the steal.
Moral taps it to Quintero. Fires for 3 and gets it to fall.
That time he did not miss. Gave the assist to his teammate.
A tad too deep para kay Cabrera. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Antipolo now with an 11-point lead. Seria. Rejected by Hernando. They will keep it on the baseline. Take another look at that pass from Moral. Finding an open Quintero for three-pointer number 4, I believe. Or number 3 rather, para dito sa JY Titans. Medyo napalakas ang pasa na yun. Backward violation will be called kontra Antipolo. .11-point lead with 4:04 remaining dito sa ating third period. Cabrera finds himself open. A bit flat. But they're getting their looks. Talking about itong Parañaque.
They are getting those looks. Just a matter of them converting. We always talk about that execution is one thing, converting is another.
So far, itong Antipolo, able to build on this advantage. Cabrera, magandang sundot, and that will cause a turnover para dito sa Antipolo. Mendoza will be called for an offensive foul. Favis tries for three, knocks it down.
Smooth looking jumper. That's Kio Favis.
7 points now para kay Favis. Shot in the arm para dito sa Parañaque to cut the lead down to 8, 35-27. Exactly 3 minutes left dito sa ating third quarter. Seria of the pick from Manlutak. Trying to get it to Manlutak. Another offensive foul itatawag dito kontra sa JY Titans.
Trying to go for that pick and roll. Pass was too low. For Manlutak to go and get a handle on. Pinasok na si Derek. The unit. Duterte.
Imposing talaga yung presence nito. Cabrera. Back to Favis. Hit on the three earlier. Gets the ball tapped away from behind. Mendoza ahead of the pack. Gets the easy two.
Smart move. Looking behind. Checking that rear view mirror.
Balik sa 10, inahabol dito ng Parañaque. Favis, open for another three. Off that time, rebound Antipolo. But that spin coming from Senyo. Tinuloy-tuloy. Good aggressive move. JY Titans will retain possession. 18 seconds on their shot clock. Tuboro, upo muna dito. As Tolentino, who got some bleeding on his face in the middle part of our second, back in the ball game. Floater. Soft touch para dito kay Jairon Belen.
Jairon Belen just attacking the defense, cutting through, getting that floater to fall in the lane, in traffic.
Lead up to a dozen now, 39-27. Tawag mo na ng timeout ang Parañaque. A minute and 51 nalalabi dito sa ating pangatlong yugto. A dozen. Ang hinahabol dito ng Parañaque. Ang lalim ng hugot. Couldn't convert though was Senyo. We run to the other end. Cabrera leads the break for Parañaque. A couple of players. Hindi nagkaamuyan. Tolentino and Favis.
Wasted opportunities for them to try and cut into this lead. Remember, it was... they were able to cut it down to 8 after that three-pointer by Kia Favis. Pero agad naman nasagot nitong Antipolo.
Good anticipation there para kay Favis. Coming up with that steal, De Maala trying to claim that it should have been an advantage foul at the very least. They will take another look.
Yep. Rightfully so.
Even Coach JC signaling
the universal
sign
for unsportsmanlike foul.
May bago ng universal sign ngayon eh. Yung ganyan, yung review.
review. Hindi ba ganun?
May iba ganyan.
Challenge. Challenge.
Dati ganyan lang. They have a case here. But yeah, you could argue that parallel lang naman.
Wala
exactly.
Pa eh. Ano pa lang eh. Sabay. But again, it's up to our officials to determine. Regular nga lang. They were still going for that leather kasi pantayan pa eh. 50-50 ball pa kumbaga.
50-50 pa kasi, Philip. Ano ka ba?
Hindi pa daw 100%.
Oo. Regular lang yung foul. Wala, hindi pa premium. Huh? 39-27. So Antipolo doing a great job, no? Really weathering itong mga mini runs ng Parañaque, oh. Agad-agad ang nasasagot nila dito.
Not letting Parañaque get any momentum going for their side.
Cabrera. Now Hernando. Faves asking for it. Fires. Gets another. Kio Faves heating up here in the third.
I would say his 10th point of the ball game. Couple of 3-pointers for Kio Faves.
Matching his tournament average. Senyo. Kick out. Pull up for Mendoza. Blocked by Cabrera. Faves na naman. They have the numbers. Drops it off to Hernando. Napalakas. Cabrera blocked by Mendoza. Another opportunity dito para pa sa Parañaque, Coach Anton, that they were unable to convert.
Sayang yun, no? That was a 4-on-1 fast break. They could not capitalize on that.
Shot clock will reset to 14 as a foul will be whistled kontra kay Mendoza. They're not yet at the limit, not yet in the penalty rather. That foul will put them at the limit. Both teams now in the penalty. They get it into Faves. Contra Mendoza. Loses the leather. Belen ahead of the pack. Conversion para dito sa Antipolo to up the lead to 11 once more, 41-30. Final 4 seconds remaining. Belen, they have some time left. And that basket will count. 4 straight para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans to end our third period. They have their biggest lead now, 43-30. Very unfortunate para dito sa Parañaque. Just when you thought they were gaining some momentum, JY Titans flipping the script. Highlights once more brought to us by Chef's Magic.
Again, those mini runs na pinapakita nitong Parañaque, but Mendoza.
See if they will be able to hold on to this 13-point lead. Final 10 minutes of action when we return. On to the final 10 minutes of action dito sa 18 under South Division matchup natin between the Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM and the Antipolo JY Titans. Sabante nga ng 13 itong Antipolo to begin the fourth as Biel Tolentino has been fairly quiet after that first half production. Cuts the lead down to 11.
It's that offensive rebound again. Doing a great job. Crashing boards itong si Tolentino, and the putback is good.
To the corner they go. Mendoza off on that three-point attempt. Long rebound. Good hustle here. But short on the layup was Ramos. He gets the ball back for Parañaque. Feeds De Maala. They go underneath. Makaraig. To Tolentino. That connection once again.
There you go. Whenever it's Dave Makaraig and Tolentino inside the floor, nagkakaamuyan nga talaga sila. Maganda chemistry. Siguro roommates to, no?
Posible. Posible. Baliktaran tayo dito. 43-34. Senyo will fire for 3. Malakas. Able to keep it alive is Igliane. Couldn't get the bounce though. Makaraig secures the board.
And no way you're going to be able to get that ball from Dave Makaraig once he hugs it like that.
Ramos to De Maala. Pass a bit behind kay Tolentino. Tatakbo ni Senyo. Challenged by De Maala, but nevertheless, still able to convert.
Senyo with that soft touch, soft kiss off the glass to get it to go.
Diaz thought about the 3. Battles his way through, off-balanced. Was held. First team foul para dito sa Antipolo. I'll take a second to look at our quarter scene stealer. Kanina pa, very active itong crowd na to. Brought to us as always by Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic make every meal a magic moment.
Again, Dave Macaraig, the conduit on that particular play, giving that pass to the cutting Rush Diaz.
Make that 3 dimes now para kay Macaraig. Able to close out on that shot by Senyo as well, but nevertheless, Senyo na naman.
Offensive rebound, tracking that ball down, getting that floater from the short corner.
Pass by Diaz deflected, battle for the loose ball, picked up by Moral. Mayor back in the ball game now para sa Antipolo, high off the glass. Couldn't
Tayo ng adjective dun sa move na yan. But a great move, athletic move by Chog Moral.
Alburo though will lose his footing and will be called for a traveling violation.
That's the talent that we're talking about with Kenji Chog Moral.
Just that ability, no? Na talagang very deceptive when he attacks the basket. Senyo with a pull-up. Now he's heating up. Itong Adrian Senyo para sa Antipolo.
And this is a good strategy by Coach Christian Coronel. Malaki ang lamang or lamang ang Antipolo. Ipapasok mo si Chog. Yung mga kakampi mo, they're not pressured because they have that lead and they know, nandyan si Chog, tas lamang pa tayo. Yung kumpiyansa nila sky high at this point.
Kumbaga, mas loose.
Loose, yun.
Moral once again with a left. And even ikaw si Chog, you kind of have less pressure din in a way, no?
Exactly.
Na parang you need to,
You don't need to overexert yourself now because you're up. You're just gonna play your game, get your other teammates involved as well.
Bucket from Tolentino. Bababa muli ang kalamangan to 15 points, 53-38. Turnover para sa JY Titans. Exactly 6 minutes left here in this ball game. The last of a 3-game set between Parañaque and Antipolo. JY Titans able to get that 14 and 16 under victory. Cabrera through the middle. Shot too strong, rebounded by Mendoza. Moral bouncing it para kay Senyo sana, but
Trying to thread the needle on that pass was Kenji Moral.
ceasefire muna. Antipolo JY Titans calling for some time, protecting this 15-point advantage with 5:41 left here in this game. Antipolo 53, Parañaque 38 with 5:41 left in this contest. As the theme of this game, Coach Anton, no? When Parañaque is trying to knock at the door, immediately sinasarhan agad nitong Antipolo.
Walang sumasagot.
Walang sumasagot.
Kumatok. Bahala kayo.
Walang tao sa loob. Pavis with a pull-up, too strong. Rebounded by Moral. Trying to feed Duterte. Gets the ball back. Feeds Duterte. Second time's the charm. Chog connecting with Direct.
Drive and drop by Chog Moral to Derek Duterte. Derek the Unit Duterte.
Lamang na naman ng 17 ang Antipolo. De Maala. Able to get it to Macaraig. Dipsido for 2.
Double bump on that one. Dave Macaraig. That time he made sure he was going to get the 2 points.
Sabi ko, if he can only protect those fouls and stay on the floor for much longer, he's one of the more productive players dito sa ating liga. 4:37 remaining in this ball game. Still a long way to go. Parañaque. Kanina pa sila nagmi-mini run. Ang inaanap nila is that one big one that will inch them closer. Mayor. Sorry, miss. And that short stab. Cabrera on the break. Draws the foul contra Mendoza. Will have to earn it from the stripe.
Taking it strong. It's Cabrera. He did get a foul. It's a good drive to the basket.
This is Dwayne Cabrera. Another Dwayne that we're seeing. Short on the first free throw though.
Ano ba mas madaming pangalan? Dwayne o Kyrie?
Sa pocket, I see a lot more Kyries.
Kyries, no?
But I think dito sa junior, I see a lot more Dwaynes.
Yung mga ano eh, no? Madami. Kobe, no? Kobe, marami
Kobe.
rin.
Actually, yung King, minsan iniisip ko na kung saan nila nakuha yung King.
King?
No?
Baka King James.
Yeah, exactly.
Lebron.
Yeah.
Akala nila first name ni Lebron James. King James.
Ooh, look at that feed from Moral. Finished by Mayor.
Highlight play. How do you do that? Behind his head. Couldn't get a shot. Got a pass instead.
Mala Justin Almeida yung mga ganong pasa eh.
Ayun.
Mas makaraig. Good luck. Stopping Dave, one-on-one. Take another look. How sweet it is. Mapapangiti ka talaga dun, Philip.
High up for that. Couldn't get a shot. Saw his teammate inside the lane. Passed it behind his head. Ito naman, Dave Makaraig. Like what you said, good luck stopping him. Single coverage.
1 of 2 para kay Dave. Lead back to 15 now. So time no longer on the side of Parañaque. Need to get a series of stops to give themselves a chance. Moral finds Senyo open for 3. Couldn't knock it down. Rebound battle picked up by Roque. Roque pa rin. Kick out to Boro. Short. Picks up his own miss. Feeds Makaraig for the easy bucket.
And no one there is gonna try and stop Dave. Parang tumabi lahat when he went up for that shot.
Can't blame them. Can't blame them at all. Lead still at 13 though. Moral. This time Mendoza. Ayaw on that 3. Back-to-back threes will miss para sa Antipolo. Moral zipping it inside. Mayor the recipient. Tippin para kay Chog.
I thought he was gonna dunk that. Parang top ring yung nangyari. But again, offensive boards for Antipolo.
Roque was misfire. Could this be the dunk you're looking for as Moral gets a scoop? Tumulobo na ang kalamangan dito ng Antipolo. Back to 17. Pavis. No whistle. Tuboro. Ayaw pa rin. 3 Antipolo blue shirts fighting for that rebound. It will stay with Parañaque.
A lot of contact on that drive from Kio Favis, but no whistle from our officials.
Timeout nga muna tayo dito. 61-44 with 2:24 remaining in this ball game. Still a 17-point lead for the JY Titans. Back with the last 2:24 of this ball game. Still a 17-point advantage para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. Kontra Parañaque's Mang 360 YAMJAM 18 under South Division matchup. Magandang umaga po muli sa inyong lahat mula dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Favis attacking the baseline. Excellent feed to Tolentino for the baseline jumper.
BL short jumper, nice drive to the baseline, and then that last-minute feed by Kio for the deuce.
Bright spots dito si Kio Favis, no? Couple of three-pointers in that third, trying to go on that run. Pero yun nga, talagang hindi nila makabit-kabit dito. Unable to bring this to a more manageable lead. Final 2 minutes na nga announced dito sa ating venue. Favis gets it to Makaraig. Tuboro with a cut. Denied. That time by Igliane. Moral thought about the three. Igliane from the corner splashes it.
If he's not scoring those points, he's dishing out those assists. Talking about Kenji Moral, that time Igliane. Corner 3 with the man draped all over him.
5 assists para kay Chog. Favis through the middle, draws the contact. That will be team foul number 4 para sa Antipolo. Magtaas, checking back in para sa Parañaque. Last minute and 13 here in this game. Makaraig called for a traveling violation, trying to demonstrate exactly what he did.
Eh, wala pa naman daw, boss. Kinuha lang niya yung bola.
Baliktaran muli tayo dito. 64-46, 18-point lead para sa Antipolo JY Titans. In prime possession to get their 6th victory dito sa ating season number 3 as Umali off balanced. But still able to convert.
Again, just pouring on the points now for Antipolo. Looks like they're going to go up 6-2 with this impending victory.
Favis gets the ball stolen away by Martiliana. That's Clavecilla rather. Cruz couldn't hit on the 3. Final 32 seconds of the ball game. Magtaas. Spins away from Cruz. Gets the layup to go. 66-48 now. Final 18 seconds. Antipolo would likely just dribble out the clock. Although Magtaas able to come up with a steal. Look at that maneuver. Everything but the layup. Only 4 seconds left. The JY Titans, after trailing at the end of that first quarter, took the lead 28-20 heading into the second half and didn't quite look back.
They were able to go ahead and get some momentum. And of course, their off-the-bench players doing a great job injecting some life, no, dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. Medyo flat nga yung simula nila. Pero pagpasok ng bench players, nakatulong naman to give them that lead.
Final score will be 66-48 and it's a clean sweep as well para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans in all our age groups, 14 under, 16 under. Their teams remain undefeated. Samantalang itong kanilang 18 under team will move to 6-2 in our team standings. Still atop, heading into our papalapit na rin na playoffs, of course. As always, just waiting on our post-game awardees. Chef's Magic Player of the Game. We also have the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. And ang ating Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game. As some players already making their way to warm up. The first of 3-game set then between the San Pedro Spartans and hometown team of BIÑAN Tatak Gel Emeralds Lamtex. Beginning with that 14 under division. And of course, later this afternoon, meron din pa tayong Quezon Junior Huskers kontra the Batangas Tribu X-Boss I. So a lot more youth basketball action coming our way on this game day Sunday. But syempre, some players shining the most. Beginning with this player from Antipolo, Derek Duterte, no stranger as our Chef's Magic Player of the Game.
I'm here with our Chef's Magic Player of the Game, Derek the Unit Duterte. 11 points, 6 rebounds. Derek, nung first quarter, nalamangan kayo. Pero nung second, umarangkada kayo. Sabihin mo sa akin, ano nagbago?
Yung sa depensa po, tsaka sa opensa.
Depensa, tsaka opensa. Share mo sa amin, ano ang sinabi sa inyo ni Coach? Bakit nga yung depensa at opensa nyo gumanda nung second quarter?
Nag-motivation po kami, galing po kami sa talo. Nag-step up po kami dahil wala po yung mga key player namin katulad ni Alas.
Alright, so next man up mentality, yan ang kwento sa atin ni Derek the Unit Duterte. Derek, shout out.
Shoutout kay Boss JY, Boss Rapi, kay Mayor June. At sa mama at papa ko, sa mga kapatid ko. Sa mga tita at tito ko, lagi nakasuporta sa akin at sa girlfriend ko. Ayun lang po.
Alright, there you have it. Congratulations, Derek Duterte, our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Get to know our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game and our Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game, Jaime.
Maraming salamat, Coach Anton de los Reyes, and congratulations once again, Direk Duterte as our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Randall Mayor naman ang ating hihiranging, the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. 9 points to go with 7 rebounds for this athletic forward para sa Antipolo JY Titans. And syempre, what is a post-game award without the one and only Kenji Chog Moral? Siya naman ang ating hihiranging Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game. One of the highlight assists that we have dito sa ating season number 3. Congratulations po sa ating lahat ng post-game awardees. So that will be a wrap for that 18-under ball game and the last between Parañaque and Antipolo. Coming right up is the 14-under matchup ng Binyan Tatak Gel Emeralds Lamtex kontra the San Pedro Spartans. Diyan lamang po kayo. Magbabalik pa po ang inyong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to.